from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter number 9, Text number 19. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 So today we're actually reading text 19, 20, and 21. So I'll just read 19 and 20, and then I'll just read all of them. This is not in the book. Tam Vijagnura Vidrutya Sagana Vibudarshabha Svaisvara Divyashya Shastragyai Sograsatani Krishna Shah. The demigods headed by Indra charged the demon with their soldiers, striking him with their own shrapnel bows and arrows and other weapons. But Vitrashara swallowed all their weapons. Tataste vishmita sarve vishana grishtate jasa pratyansham adipurusham upatastu samahita. Struck with wonder and disappointment upon seeing the strength of the demon, the demigods lost their own strength. Thereafter they all met together to try to please the super soul, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayan, by worshipping him. Shri Deva Uchu Vyabharakdapi Chatastiloka Paramandayo Ye Vayam Udvijantaha Harama Hasmaya Balam Antanto So Vibeti Yasmat Aranantatonaha. The demigod said, the three worlds are created by the five elements, namely earth, ether, air, fire, water, and earth, which are controlled by various demigods beginning from Lord Brahma. Being very much afraid that the time factor will end our existence, we offer presentations on the time of performing our work as time dictates. The time factor himself, however, is afraid of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, let us now worship that Supreme Lord who alone can give us full protection. Purport. When one is afraid of being killed, one must take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is worshipped by all the demigods, beginning from Brahma, although they are in charge of the various elements of this material world. The words Vibeti Yasmat indicate that all the demons, regardless of how great and powerful, fear the Supreme Personality of God. The demigods, being afraid of death, took shelter of the Lord and offered him these prayers. Although the time factor is fearful to everyone, fear personified is afraid of the Supreme Lord, who is therefore known as Abhaya, fearless. Taking shelter of the Supreme Lord brings actual fearlessness, and therefore the demigods decided to take shelter of the Lord. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragnatam Vitam Dam Sajivam Sadaitam Savidutam Badijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Balam Sahagana Ladita Shilashakam Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. When one is afraid of being killed. So when are we not in danger of being killed? Is there any time when you're not in danger of being killed? At any minute in this material world? No, there's not. There's not. At every minute we risk it. This is the land of death. Marcha Loka. Death Loka. Nobody gets out of here alive. Everyone dies. It's just a matter of time. We're all going to die. So, to become fearless, to not become afraid of death, that is very valuable benediction. That is given by Krishna, that is given by Guru, that is given by the Vaishnavas. How to become free from the fear of death. You simply have to realize you're not your body, that's the first thing. And second thing is you have to become established in the activities of the spiritual. To know I'm not the body, it's a very good beginning, but then you have to become practically established on the spiritual platform. You have to be thinking, speaking, and acting on the spiritual platform. I may say I'm not my body, but if I continue to think, act, and speak as if I am my body, then I'm not realized. It's only theoretical. You see, there's Gyan and there's Vigyan. Gyan means, oh, I know that I'm not my body, but yet I'm thinking, feeling, and acting as if I am my body. That means I don't have realization, I don't have Vigyan. So, to actually realize you're not your body, when you come to that stage, you will think, speak, and act as if you're not your body. And that's where the nectar is. That's where the real nectar is. That means you can really dive deep into the ocean nectar at every minute. When we come to that platform, of fully realizing I'm not my body, I'm the eternal spiritual being. Because on that level, now you can actually reciprocate with Krishna fully at every minute. You can experience the presence of Krishna at every minute, wherever you go. So, how do we get from our present stage as sadhakas, or beginners on the path, to the stage of being siddhas, realized, perfected beings? That is the process of sadhana bhakti. So, these books of Prabhupada, this movement of Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON, it is designed, or they are designed, you see, the ISKCON is the laboratory. It's like you take a chemistry course, you go to the lecture, then you go to the lab and you perform the experiments. So, the books, this is theoretical, the lectures, the books is theoretical understanding, and then practical devotional service we do in our society, preaching, worshipping, managing, collecting, spending, cleaning, etc. You see, this is the laboratory. So one must take his education very seriously. This is a process of spiritual education. One must take his spiritual education very seriously. And how does one do that? You have to already be a student. understand I'm here to learn, I'm here to advance. It's not that I know everything. I'm here to learn. I'm a student. If one is in the student mood, then he will make very, very rapid progress in Krishna consciousness. But if I think, now I know everything, I've been initiated for a couple of years, now I know everything, I don't need to learn anything more, and I know everything, I got my Brahmin initiation now, that's it. I don't need to learn anything anymore. What happens? You become stagnated, spiritually stagnated. Stagnant river is gross, but a flowing river is very nice. So we don't want to be gross, stagnant rivers, thinking, yes, now I'm ready to die. You want to always think, yes, I'm very lowly, fallen soul. Somehow that I'm being saved by the mercy of Guru and Krishna and the Vaishnavas. I'm being saved from my wretched, contaminated consciousness. This is the right way. I always feel I have no love for Krishna. As I was explaining the other day, Lord Chaitanya, he was saying like that. I have no love for Krishna. The proof is I'm maintaining my body in the absence of Krishna. If I truly love Krishna, I could not tolerate his separation. I would immediately die in his feeling the pain of his separation. But that I do not die proves I'm simply a stone-hearted rascal with no love for Krishna. So that is Chaitanya's position. What is our position? We want to love Krishna. We're trying to develop love for Krishna. That is our position. Of course, Prabhupada, he gave us a credit for loving Krishna. Because we're not paid workers here, we're doing this out of love. He gave us credit for that. That's his kindness. Actually, we're here because we know that this is what we require to become liberated from our suffering condition. We know this is the cure. We know we're suffering due to a desire for material sense gratification. We know that we're suffering due to a desire to try to enjoy this material world. And we know this doesn't work. So now we're trying to re-engineer or reverse engineer our consciousness. Actually, it's reverse engineering. Because our original fall down, you see, that pure love becomes in contact with the material mode of passion. It's transformed into lust. There's a verse like that. So our original position is we are pure lovers of God, but coming in contact with the material mode of passion, that prema becomes kama. So just as prema becomes kama, now we get to take kama and transform it back into prema. It's called reverse engineering. It's to reverse engineer your kama and put it back to its original position of prema. That's our process of Krishna consciousness. So instead of being lusty after some woman or some man, wanting to enjoy them, we should think, how can I be enjoyed by Krishna? Krishna is actually the only enjoyer. He's called Purusha. And we are called Prakriti. Purusha means enjoyer, and Prakriti means enjoyed. So our actual position is we are Prakriti, we are enjoyed. We're not enjoyed. But we try to enjoy, and that is our madness, that is our illusion. That is what keeps us in a state of confusion, just as Arjuna was very, very confused and bewildered on the battlefield of Kurukshetra because of enjoying them. Therefore, he very wisely addressed his beloved Krishna. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prashami tvam dharma samudda cheta yat shrayan sandishtitan buhitan me shashasteham shadimam tvam prapanam. Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure due to miserly weakness. in this condition, I'm asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple, and a soul surrendered unto you. So miserly weakness, Arjuna is very wisely understood. I become a miser, kripana. In English we have a slang word, creep. Yeah, the guy's a real creep. At least when I was a kid, I don't know if it's still going on. But in my younger days, that was common in high school, that was a common slang. Yeah, he's really a creep. It's actually it's the same meaning. Kripana. It's a rascal, selfish, miserly type of character, a creep. Creeper. So don't be a creep. Don't be a creepana, you see. Come out of miserly consciousness. Come to Krishna consciousness. Stop thinking of your own, that you're the center of the universe. You're not the center of the universe. You're just a tiny little part of Krishna, unlimited, amazing world. Millions and billions of universes. Even in Krishna consciousness, we tend to think we're very big shots, One time, Srila Prabhupada, he was talking about, at that time, Tamal Krishna Das Brahmachari, he was the temple president, or he had some title, temple command, I forget what his title was, he was some leader in our Los Angeles temple. And he explained to Tamal Krishna Das that there is the vast creation of the Lord, and in one corner of that unlimited creation there's a 1/4 portion, which is the material sky. In that material sky there are unlimited universes. And in each universe there are unlimited planets. There's one particular universe, which is the very small little universe, the universe of Chaturmukhi Brahma, the four-headed Brahma. And in that four-headed Brahma, that Chaturmukhi Jagat, the universe of Lord Brahma, there are many, many planets. And one of those planets is the Earth planet. And that Earth planet, there are many, many continents. And North America is one such continent. In North America, there are several countries. The United States of America is one of those countries. In the United States of America, there are many, many states. In California is one of those states. And in California, there are many, many cities. And one of those cities is Los Angeles. And in Los Angeles, there are many, many streets. And La Cienega Boulevard is one of those streets. And on La Cienega Boulevard, there are many houses and buildings. And the Hare Krishna temple is one of those buildings. And in that building, there are many, many devotees. And amongst those devotees, there is one Tamal Krishna Das, and he is thinking he is a very big personality. This is why Prabhupada put Tamal Krishna Maharaj in his place. Remind him, don't think because you're the temple commander or the temple president, now you're the supreme personality of Godhead, or regional secretary, or guru, or whatever position we may have, some leadership position. We're all very, very tiny, tiny, insignificant. We have to understand who is Krishna and what is my position, and always remain very, very meek and humble. That humility is the key. By keeping ourselves very, very humble and meek, we protect it from falling down. Just like in wartime, it's advised to keep on the battlefield, keep a low profile. If you go running, you stand up and run across the battlefield, immediately they shoot you down, you see. So you don't stand up and run, you have to you have to crawl in the dirt. Then you're not a very easy target for the enemy, you see. So one who keeps a very low profile, very humble, he's not an easy target for Maya. One who makes big profile, I'll just see, here I am, a big devotee, you see. He's an easy target, boom, for Maya, you see. So don't you be an easy target for Maya. You become very, very difficult target for Maya by staying always very meek and humble. You see. And Maya will have a very hard time shooting you down. You see. There's nothing more glorious than becoming Krishna conscious, because it's eternally glorious. Therefore it said the greatest fame is to be famous as devotee. In the material world, everybody's interested in fame. But they get some fame temporarily, but then it's finished. It comes and it goes. They become a big politician or a big rock star. And then Puna Muzika Bhava, they again become a mouse. They're kicked out of that body and no one knows where is John Lennon now? Where is President Kennedy now? You see, where are all these big names? Where are they gone? What body they are in now? Who knows? You see. One becomes glorified as a devotee. You see. That glory goes on forever because he never loses that identity. He remains eternally the devotee of Krishna. Of course, the devotee is not interested in being glorified, but at the same time, Prabhupada told Vishnu Chan Maharaj one time, he said, "You're always saying all glory is to Srila Prabhupada, but why don't you become glory?" See, actually, that's the best glorification of the spiritual master. If you can become glorious in your service, if you can become glorious in your realization, if you can become glorious in your relationships with the devotees, by being simply wonderful in all of your thoughts, words, and deeds, you see, that is the greatest glorification of your spiritual master. That is the ultimate Guru Puja. Because a tree is judged by what? By the fruit it produces. So if the fruit is bitter, what impression people get of the tree? If the fruit is rotten, what impression people get of the tree? The fruit is very, very nice, first-class fruit. Oh, tree, very nice tree. So we are Prabhupada's fruit, isn't it? And the fruit of our spiritual masters, we are the fruit of Prabhupada and our spiritual masters. So what kind of fruit are we? Are we rotten fruit? Are we bitter fruit? Are we sweet, juicy fruit? We should be sweet, juicy fruit. So that becomes our spiritual masters, Srila Prabhupada becomes very much appreciated. Oh, you're such a great saintly person. I can't imagine how wonderful your teacher is, your spiritual master. He's able to train you to become like this. This would impress me by meeting Vishnu Janaswami back in 71. I hadn't met Prabhupada, but I was convinced just by seeing the fruit. If becoming a disciple of Prabhupada can make me like Vishnu Jana Maharaj, I'm in, sign me up. You see? I mean, he was just an amazing person. He was amazing. He was living as a completely renounced. At the time I was living a semi-renounced life. I was very proud of myself. I didn't work. I just lived as a wandering minstrel, writing something, I felt very proud of my renounced life, that I didn't depend on any company to support me. I was just depending on God to maintain me, singing my guitar and playing songs. I was very proud of being that renunciation I had, not dependent on my parents, not dependent on any employer. I was very proud of that. But then I saw Vishnu Chan Maharaj, he was doing a much better job than me. He was also living a renounced life, not dependent on anyone. But what he was doing was, a million times greater than my dinky little songs I was writing. He was doing an incredible thing. He was creating a whole spiritual revolution in our town. It was amazing to see him do that. He came to Austin like the Pied Piper. immediately attracted so many people. Within several, just imagine, he didn't have any money, he didn't have any assistant, he had no vehicle, he had no material facilities at all, not even a pair of kartals or a madanga or a harmonium, and within several weeks he had a building, you can imagine, filled up with devotees. And I saw the whole thing. I watched the whole thing happen. And it was very, very inspiring to see. And the potency that he carried from Srila Prabhupada. So that convinced me when I saw that fruit. If following Prabhupada will make me something like this, Jai, let's go for it. So the fact is, by taking up this pathway of the Prabhupada Marg, the wonderful pathway of Krishna consciousness, so perfectly exemplified and taught by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Sri Dandi Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada. By taking this pathway seriously, dedicating ourselves to it 100%, we become a siddha in due course of time. A perfected spiritual being, that's the thing. So, I wanted to end the class a little early today because we're going to the airport this morning. So I'll open it up for questions now, a little early. Any questions? Yeah.
You mentioned in yesterday's lecture, morning lecture, that developing the skill of listening is a very, very good quality for a preacher.
It's essential.
I was thinking, what other factors are there?
That all comes from hearing. If you can just focus on being very, very, very expertly hearing, everything automatically comes from that. Just be a very good hearer and everything will come from that. You don't have to think, well, hearing is one of many, many things I have to become expert at. No, if you will just focus on being a very good hearer of your holy name when you're chanting, of the lectures that are being given, or in personal instructions that are being given to you by your leaders, or just sharing realizations with the other devotees. Every situation, learn how to hear very nicely. You see, the 6 loving exchanges between devotees, 2 of them are to reveal your mind to someone and to have them reveal their mind to you. So when someone wants to share with you a realization about Krishna, you should be very eager to hear them. You should be very much open heart. Open-hearted means open ears. If your heart is open, then you're willing to hear others. So we should be very, very eager to hear others, what they have learned about Krishna, how they have come to Krishna. Very, very eager to hear from others. Hear from Guru, hear from Vaishnavas, hear the holy names. Be very, very good in absorbing through your ears Krishna Katha, taking it as deeply as possible into your heart. That will make you very solid in Krishna consciousness and make you expert in everything that you do. Whether it's cooking, cleaning, worshipping, preaching, selling, managing, collecting, accounting, whatever you may do, decorating. So many activities are there in our movement. But one is heard very nicely and continues to hear very nicely. Now they are what's called teachable. A student must always remain teachable. So I don't care what one's position is in ISKCON, whether a brahmachari, a sannyasi, grahastha, vanaprastha, whether a neophyte, whether a GBC, or whatever one may be in this movement. To be